Hello and welcome back to Sherlock Holmes The Awakened. I'm Vic and you're watching yet another Let's Play channel. And that doohickey over there looks remarkably colorful and well lit. So let's trip her over our own feet, Sherlock, and play with the machine.
An effective contraption. It still works.
I suppose you could say that it is effective because it still works. Look at that. So the red one has one bottle by it, the middle one has one bottle by it, and the green one has two bottles by it. I don't know if that matters to me, but it's a little striking. More bottles. A banana. Some glow-in-the-dark bits.
There was a box in the coffin. It was removed quite recently. They opened the casket and left marks. A herbal odor with an acylic base. Liquor?
Bit of smuggling.
Phosphorus, used recently. Where is this going?
Up the wall, dummy. I mean, look at it go. Up the wall and onto the ceiling. And then just walked away.
Who is this intended to scare?
It's a fun noise. Oh, we got our first dead rotting aquatic critter. I think we can expect more and more of those.
Several crates are missing. Bottles of various shapes and sizes. I detect a mix of chemicals and aromas. No brand or markings. It looks like a bulk product. Inspired by the legend of Sleepy Hollow.
Are we done already? I didn't want to go outside.
It appears that the saltpeter explosion rattled the locals. Can't blame them for staying at home.
Somebody had fun.
Watson, what's making that bumping around noise? Are you bumping around? I kind of hope there's somebody in that Sleepy Hollow costume. Good job knocking over those bottles, Watson. Way to follow my lead. Alright, well, we have some imaginations we can do. So I guess we'll start with those. That seems to make more sense. Yeah. What's missing here?
That's most likely the ghost the old lady saw through the window.
Do I have them all now? No. Watson, what's missing? Oh, the banana fell off the stairs. You clumsy oaf, Watson, knocking all that stuff down.
A small cart left those tracks.
There we go. I believe we've got it.
Somebody played with phosphorus to give the illusion of ghosts or ectoplasm. In reality, they were here to mix a few ingredients and prepare a solution of some sort. Then they took a box hidden inside the casket. And they left through that gate with a small cart.
Look at that colorful grass. That's too many colors for grass. Sherlock, are you feeling all right? To produce an unknown beverage.
Dalton swears she saw ghosts in warehouse too. The coppers even went over there. Must be serious.
The car can be tracked. Can it? Does that mean I'm gonna find some more tracks someplace?
Miles Dalton swears she saw
It's a
ghosts
large
in
harbor.
warehouse
If our
too.
kidnapper is hiding
coppers
here,
even
finding
went over
him
there.
won't be easy.
Must be serious.
Maybe I'm to interpret that the cart went this way? Ah, yes, I am. Alright. I'll just leave this on, I guess. Oh.
Dr. Tippett's electric pectobrain. Patent medicine of the future.
This is a patent medicine. A quick fix at an expensive price that drags the patient slowly into death.
Well done, Watson. So I guess they must have gone this way? Maybe? Oh, I should ask somebody about it, right? They've probably been telling folks around here about it. Well, as soon as I want to talk to Peoples, there's none around.
Do you know anything about this?
You are lucky to find me.
Can be found in shanty towns. It's dispensed in a yard to the sick and suffering. Great. And where the heck is the shanty town? What do the white dotted lines mean? Pass-throughs? I guess probably. Maybe this is the shanty town? Where am I? This map is terrible. Maybe it's supposed to be. Maybe I'm supposed to be getting the confused and the lost. Still, I think this is the way. So maybe Shantytown back here?
Said a doctor. Man is very sick here.
It sounds as though those people will need my help.
Alright, here we go.
Hello, this is Dr. Watson. We'll take a look at your friend. Freshly dug up treasures, it seems.
Everything ends up in a river. It's a good thing these people take something from it.
Okay. That's upsetting.
The water has a curious whitish tinge to it.
Whitish. I don't like that. What, that's it? That's as far as I can go? We looked at that, we looked at that. Do I need to do a concentrate for something else? Ah, it was
The
hidden.
subject is hyperventilating. He has a pale face and dilated pupils. Dilated pupils, decolorized skin, necrosis. What do you make of this, Doctor?
All signs point towards acute poisoning. It could possibly be due to chemicals. I won't jump to any conclusions yet. How can I help? I could try and flag someone down.
You're a damn doctor. You should, do something.
Excuse me, just one question.
I don't think anyone here knows the answer. You should ask someone else.
Are these people mudlarks? Is that really all that I've accomplished here?
Are you able to help me?
I can't tell you because I don't know.
If we stay out much longer, I'm going to need some supper. Do you feel like a meat pie?
Meat pie sounds great. Also, are you a sociopath? Like, these people are sick and you're talking about dinner? I don't know what else I'm supposed to do with that.
Won't go away and the doctor is too pricey.
Could you help me?
Sorry, sir. I can't help you.
Alright. Ooh, what is that?
Pile of rotten food. It carries danger, but not of the kind that we witnessed. Hello, lad. Is this where I may find Dea?
You read the poster? Yes? You know what my brother Girves is?
Sadly, no. Well, not yet. Where did you last see Girves?
He worked at a, warehouse. This man, Roy Solby, gave him the job. He paid him a necklace.
Interesting.
Do you still have the necklace that Soulsby gave to Girves?
Girves left it near the, shrine. I tried to sell it to buy Amma medicine, but no one wanted to buy.
I want to speak to Dea. Is she around?
Amma, my mother, she got sick after the fire. Big red smoke. She couldn't breathe, so I took her to the doctor. Now I am in charge.
How would you describe this Soulsby?
He was big and strong. He had a big scary eye.
Scary, you say?
Yes, like it was made of metal.
Interesting.
Don't go anywhere.
I miss Girves. Do you think he's okay?
Well, I hope he's okay. So is this not the shrine? There's no necklace here? I think that's a singing bowl. That's cool. I want one. Oh. Ah, there it is. That looks like the keystone.
This cheap pendant looks like silver, but it's only made of tin. No surprise the boy couldn't sell it.
Anything else to check out around here? No. Come, Watson. So I think we need to find the snake oil salesman.
Where are we? The field hospital?
Yeah. Let's check out this charlatan. Baby face. Glowing powder. Yaha. Almost doctor. Charlatan. Too young to have completed university and therefore can hardly claim his doctor title. His hands are stained by phosphorus, most likely from the props warehouse. He's carrying a book on homemade medicine. He's trying to make a quick buck by exploiting people's naivete and despair.
Good evening, sir. Are you the gentleman who sells that intriguing pecto-brain beverage?
Good evening, gentlemen. I'm Dr. Thomas Tippett, and yes, its proud inventor and purveyor.
Are you a doctor? You seem remarkably young.
I'm self-educated. I help people in need around these parts with my medicine.
Helping, as in bringing to the grave?
That is unfair, sir. The virtues of my invention are to calm the nerves, to stop coughing due to the endless smog, and to help children to sleep.
Has your beverage been tested by your peers or any medical authority? I am a doctor, and it appears that you are playing with people's lives, people who place their trust in you to ease their pain.
People need help, and drugs are expensive. My formula helps, and it's inexpensive. The product is dispensed from here only, so dose and usage are controlled. I looked into other patented medicines. They contain harmful or useless substrate, and they're sold in respected shops and pharmacies.
Do you realize what you are doing? You are playing with people's health.
You are a doctor. Take a look at my product. You won't find mercury, radium, lithium, or any other toxic substances drowned in alcohol and sold freely by so-called health professionals. I can show you how I work. Let me help people.
Watson, what do you make of this situation?
I'm not sure. Patent medicines can be a scourge, yes, but he is not entirely wrong in practice.
Why the haunted warehouse?
Well, nobody was using it, and people are afraid of ghosts. It kept them away until today. What I do is not entirely legal, but I do help people.
Well, let's have a look around, shall we?
I can hear the patient suffers with their lungs.
Okay.
The cart from Warehouse 2.
That's it.
The patient has a high temperature and is short of breath.
Any more? Watson, what are we doing here? I think maybe that's not actually Roy Soulsby. We'll get back to that eventually, I suppose. The source of the disease might be found upstream.
I help up to 50 people here every day. It is working.
For real? Maybe I should find some more upstream to go?
Gruesome. It's been decomposing for weeks. If this were the origin of the disease, it would have started sooner than a few days ago. waterway goes under the buildings. We'll need to find other open sections in order to continue our search.
Yeah, but where are we going to find those? I don't see any more water on the map. Come on, Watson. Get across the river and see if we can make more progress this way.
The coffin won't go away, and the doctor's too fast.
Yeah, maybe there's something through here. Nope. That's not going to get me anywhere I want to go. I don't have any business in here. Maybe there's something else in that little stretch of river. At this point, it's either that or... I need to stop saying river. That's a stream. Why are you fishing there?
Almost no fish the last couple of days.
You can't imagine why. I mean, all these people living right next to this water source. I wonder if perhaps they are allowing sewage to enter it, perhaps. There's a lit lamp on this cart and there's nobody here. I'm not entirely sure what we're doing here, Sherlock. I don't need to change clothes to fix the problem. What color is this? Why? Okay. Really? Neither of those, huh? Well, we're at a bit of an impasse here, huh? We haven't actually been into the Filthy Mermaid, or whatever her name is. So maybe we should check that out? She won't even talk to me. I hope she's not a mermaid. Did I see something? No. Alright. Oh, is that the Popo? Hey, you.
Constable, my name is Dr. Watson. A man called Thomas Tippett has opened a field hospital nearby and is selling illegal medicine there. He is using Warehouse 2 for his smuggled product. Please stop him.
I knew it was a swindle. Real ghosts don't look like that. I'll check on this crook right away.
Alright. Well, I assume that we still have to solve the people getting sick problem, but at least we dealt with that part.
Oh, hardly a reputable establishment.
I've seen worse.
Isn't this the same layout as one that we hung out in before? I think we got in a bar fight here.
Greetings, miss. I'm hoping you can help us.
We shall soon see.
Well, let's have a look at her first. Yeah, a little yellow around the mouth too, I'd say. Some spots, as they call them. How am I supposed to decide? I guess, whatever.
I heard tell of a recent explosion in the port. What do you know of it?
Ah, yes. Something exploded in a ship's cargo hold. Caused a terrible blaze. The sky was red with smoke till morning.
Where precisely did it occur?
The ship sank near the third pier, next to the dockyard.
We knew all that already.
Miss, what if I told you that you are in the family way?
No, really? Oh, thank you, sir. How would I, a simple woman, have ever known without your help? You must be a doctor.
In a manner of speaking.
He's not. He merely has the ego of one. I apologize, miss. Mr. Holmes is fond of his observations, but I am the doctor here, not him. Do you need any help?
I'm fine, thank you. I would rather not discuss my condition, nor let word of it spread.
All right, then.
Have you ever heard of a man with a metallic eye?
I've seen him even. Dirty Summers is the name. A nasty lout, with a silver ball in place of a missing eye.
Neat.
I shudder to ask, but where does one find a Dirty Summers?
He likely signed on with a ship. I am not one to spy on others, let alone him.
I see.
My advice, keep away from him.
No deal. Now, what evidence do I want to show you? No use to do that. Why
Doesn't
not?
look like anything to me.
Yeah.
Have you been drinking?
Not yet.
Never heard of it. Have you been drinking? Have you been drinking? Never heard of it. Never heard of it. Have you been drinking?
Are you familiar with a Roy Soulsby?
Roy Soulsby? I know the name, but he's not one of my regulars. My guess is that he works somewhere around here.
What do you know about this poster?
A foreign woman asked to put it up. She's plastered them all over the port.
Any clues as to her whereabouts?
None. It was hard to understand what she was saying.
Okay, and now I can wear a worker's apron. I don't think I would want to take a ship named Sharon in a Lovecraftian-inspired game. Even if you pronounced it Karen instead. That's not where I came in, is it? It is not. Ah, now we're out front. Well, got some new stuff here. Yeah, okay, good. Still don't really have much clue where he is, though, do we? I don't think I have enough to go on yet for this one. Why not give it a try since we have them? Nope. Okay. Well, with that, we're all out of time once again. Come back and see me again tomorrow, and I will continue to wander around, only barely aware of what I'm supposed to be doing or where I might find further clues. Talk to you soon.